recommend that adventurers travel in pairs for safety. Traveler, Fischl, please look out for one another on your journey.
Very well then. You have always been a pious vassal, Catherine, and thus I shall acquiesce to your heart. Rejoice! For to join the Prinzessin de Verurteilung on her majestic mission for but a fleeting moment is surely cause for an eternity of elation.
This young lady is my master, Princess Fischl. She hails from a world beyond known as Ima Nachtreich. I am Main Fräulein's humble familiar, Oz the Raven.
Wow, that's all Sarah. My name's Paimon, and he's a traveler. We look forward to working with you.
In time, you will understand. The more time you spend with Miss Fischl, the clearer everything will become.
Blind to the glory of the Immernachtreich, realm of everlasting night, though one can hardly expect more from a lowly traveler. Hence, it is not blasphemy but ignorance that be the cause of this transgression. One will therefore
Clemency?
Main Fräulein means to say hello.
These guys are the weirdest double act Paimon's ever seen. The girl sounds strange enough as it is, but every time her pet bird talks, it gets even weirder.
I am sure that you must have many questions. Perhaps we can walk, or indeed fly, and talk.
Oh, and that's another thing. What's all this about traveling in pairs? This is clear. We're in Springvale now. Catherine said that this is the closest impact site to the city.
The situation looks even worse than we imagined.
Ring the bells! Sound the trumpets, for the day of judgment is upon us. Rejoice, all ye who cry out for salvation.
This princess lady seems real.
Dear mortals, in this dark hour, your princessin permits you to forego the usual etiquette and simply relay your account of the matter at hand forthright.
Excuse me.
We come in peace, good sir. We were just hoping that you could reveal whatever you know.
Wait! Stop! Let Paimon explain. We're from the Adventurers Guild. They commissioned us to come here and investigate.
Oh, I see. Well, last night this fellow touched the meteorite, and then he fainted just moments later. So, however you plan to conduct your investigation, I implore you, do not, under any circumstances, touch the meteorites with your...
What ridiculous remonstration is this? Is one not under the divine protection of one's Edelstein der Dunkelheit, and thus impervious to the trifling threat posed by this petty piece of black...
On the contrary, main Fräulein, wise is the princess who is receptive to...
Is that so? Very well then, one shall
That goes for you too. Wise is the adventurer who is... Paimon never gets to talk like that. Oh, Paimon...
You dare to parrot the parlance of the princessin? What could one hope to comprehend of the lamenting of 1,000 dying worlds with the sagacity? Perhaps it is better that you remain in blissful ignorance, for the burden of fate borne by the Prinzessin der Verirrtelung.
Look! Another victim!
Pray tell, O knight, what tragedy befell this unfortunate subject?
He's been sleeping all day and shows no signs of waking up. He did, and now he's fast asleep. Occasionally he also sleep talks. Can't go on.
What's going on?
His dark dream harbors a forbidden fruit, poised between the jaws of a ferocious beast. Woe betide the weak should they peer into its eyes, as black as a moonlit...
Do you mean there's something...
Though we have no evidence to prove it, main Fräulein's intuition has never...
Greetings. I am Sister Edna. I am here to nurse the sick.
State your name at once.
My apologies. Main Fräulein was not addressing you. This man lying on the ground, has he spoken at all?
I believe he said something about having to get back to work.
The wine. The wine.
He seems to be sleeping deeply indeed.
This is no ordinary dream.
Can't you just wake him up?
I've tried. He awoke once, for a brief moment, but quickly lapsed back.
Did he tell you anything while he was awake?
He said he dreamed he was on top of a mountain, and it was very cold there.
This has the trappings of a cruel, cold curse by a mountain-dwelling demon. Alas, one fears these demons have descended from their icy peaks, and now this is a most grave state of affairs. But fear not, for damnation.
Sorry to interrupt you folks. Do you have a moment?
Oh, hey, Drav. What's the matter?
I can hardly... One of the meteorites struck the hill behind our village. Alan told everyone he was going to go see it for himself. And then, sure, you've seen how dangerous these confounded meteorites are. I'm afraid something may have...
Wait. So, big blazing rocks fall out of the sky, and all Alan's worried about is missing out on the action?
Exactly. Once we get that rascal back safely, he's due for the scolding of a lifetime, if you ask me.
Paimon could not agree more.
Alan, what the devil are you doing?
These slimes are so vicious. Do you think it has to do with the meteorite?
The hour of judgment has come. The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
I thought I was going to...
You fool! What were you thinking? Gallivanting off on your own at a time like this?
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
I sincerely apologize for the trouble Alan has caused for you all.
Yeah, next time you think about doing something stupid, Paimon's gonna go take a closer look. Huh? Princess, your vision is flashing.
Oh, could it be, perchance, that mine Edelstein der Dunkelheit...
Maybe? What kind of things does your vision react to?
The profoundest of enigmas. The whispered secrets of the stars. Unholy hexes of demon bones.
What? Why do you have to talk so funny all the time? Paimon...
Our apologies. Mein Fräulein is not well versed in the parlance of...
Oh, so that's what you're for.
I fear you misunderstand. I am no translator, but a humble conveyor of Mein Fräulein's royal will. I would venture that what her vision is reacting...
Thank you, Oz. Those whose minds are muddled by the mundane matters of this woeful world are unable...
So, there's elemental energy in the meteorite, and your vision flashes in response to it? Paimon thinks probably yes. Anyway, no harm in giving it a try. Let's look for shards of meteorite using fischl...
I believe we have found something.
That seems to be the last of them. Do you think getting rid of them will help make things better for the...
The question is, are these shards of meteorite, which are infused with...
Verily, I say, these meteorites are surely the source of the nefarious nightmares that assail my subjects. This I swear on my very sovereign...
Yeah, let's do that. We got rid of the meteorite up on the hill behind the village. How are the
Bless you. Thanks to your efforts, two of...
I'm so sleepy.
Great, so it did work.
I do hope you are able to dispose of the rest of the meteorites around the village.
This is wonderful news. It gladdens the heart.
It is most gladdening indeed. Yet the news that I would be attending to this matter in person was surely the only guarantee that my faithful subjects ever needed.
Hey, you just woke up, right? And what were you dreaming of?
All I remember is that it was cold. I was walking along a mountain path. In the ice and snow, I think.
So, just hiking in the mountains? Or were you supposed to have a destination?
I really don't know. In my dream, it felt like...
Then thou wert surely cursed, I say. Oh, wretched...
Well, whatever the case, what we do know is that getting rid of the meteorite shards is helping. So come on, guys.
Ah, it's you again. A little better, thanks.
That's great. Seems like getting rid of the meteorites is doing the...
Traveler! Your arrival is most fortuitous. Clearly, my noble ambition to protect the souls of this wretched world compelled you to seek me once more. Now,
Envoy? You mean a diplomat?
Ah, yes. Let me fill you in here. Someone brought a message from the Dawn Winery saying that a lady there...
Oh, we know Adeline. She's the head housemaid there, right?
Ah, it seems that you and Adeline are already acquainted.
Then it is my great honor to join you.
Hey, so... Can you really understand that princess when she's talking? Because Paimon can't seem to understand a single word. All right.
My dear friends, it is time to move out.
Paimon hopes Adelind has made some tasty snacks to welcome her on.
Welcome to the Dawn Winery, dear adventurers. I'm Adelind, the head housemaid, and it is I who invited you all here.
Thanks for the invite.
You are Adelind? Splendid.
Dearest Adelind, on behalf of Her Majesty Miss Fischl, the Princess in...
Would you cut to the chase already? Your titles are so
My goodness, an adventurer of such distinguished...
My pale-faced proselyte. How dare you interrupt a diplomat of the royal court in the middle of his speech?
In fact, one of our employees here at the Dawn Winery, a Mr. Hartman, fell victim. I hear that you were the ones who disposed of the meteorites. We are in your debt. It is merely common courtesy that I should invite you over for tea. This aside, there is a separate
Aw, you're too kind, Adelind. We're really just doing what any...
You may now kneel before your prinzessin and make effusive display of your thanks for the favor that I have generously shown to thee in thy winery ken.
Oz, hold off on the translation. Paimon wants to have a try this time. So...
I applaud your powers of comprehension, my dear Paimon. You decipher mein Fräulein's royal utterances with...
The business of the winery reaches not only to all of Mondstadt, but to all the corners of Lua, too. Some of our workers do regular deliveries back and forth between the two regions. 2 of our delivery staff were due back yesterday, but as of this moment, I still have no contact from them at all. I worry that they became... The winery is short-staffed at present, and I cannot afford to look for them myself. As audacious as it may be, all I...
Okie dokie. Don't you worry, Adeline. We're expert people finders.
Wonderful. I suggest you begin by asking around at Stonegate. All delivery staff pass through there on their return from Liyue. There were 2 carts in total, and the workers' names are Fritz and Ben.
Hello. We're looking for 2 Mondstadt cards. Okay, then.
The world is eternal.
Hello. Have you seen any Mondstadt merch?
Ah, I am afraid I have...
Oh. Hello. We're looking...
From Mondstadt, you say? You know, I think I did see...
Really? Which way did it go?
Let me think.
Thanks, mister! Yikes! There are so many of them! That really hurt! Wingblade! Yeah!
Phew. Scared me half to death. Thanks so much. If you hadn't happened to be past...
So...
Huh? I'm Ben. How did you know my name?
Yeah, We're your...
Per Adelin's wishes, we came here
I suppose she must have started worrying because of the long delay. I'm afraid that Fritz's cart is stranded out on the main road between Dihua Marsh and Stone Gate. It got hit by a meteorite, so... Anyway, we agreed that I'd finish the delivery and then bring someone back to fetch him. I just hadn't factored in the part about getting ambushed by... I really hope Fritz is okay. With me getting delayed here, the poor guy's been out there a long time.
Between Stonegate and Dihua Marsh, right? Leave it... Nice and spicy! Nice and spicy! Nice and spicy! Lead the way, my pale-faced proselyte, for a sharp pain now afflicts my... Is the guy on the floor sleeping?
I believe so. I've tried everything, but he won't wake up.
Looks like he touched the meteor.
If by meteorite you mean the rock that struck the cart, worry not. I have dealt with that already using my magic. But by others, do you mean to say there are others who have fallen into us?
One has witnessed with one's own Ogda Verurtelung the nightmarish slumber that proceeds forth from the valley of...
As Main Fräulein most eloquently describes, we have just come from Mondstadt, where many people have also fallen into an...
Is that so? It appears these meteorites really made quite an impact.
Seems this guy is dressed like a winery worker. And we've already met...
Given that worker's attire has precious few distinguishing features, I must conclude...
Actually, Paimon's eyesight is normal. Paimon just has a really great memory. You're right, though. His clothes don't really stand out that much. Especially not compared to this guy over here. Yep. Paimon's never seen anyone dressed quite like you before.
I am a vagrant from Inazuma. I had just stopped to assist this poor gentleman when you turned. Are you investigating the aftermath?
Yeah, we were sent to help.
I am Fischl, Prinzessin de Verurtelung, responding to...
I am Main Fräulein's humble familiar.
And Paimon is an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh? Then you must be said honorary knight of said Knights of Favonius.
Behold my people, your beloved sovereign in the flesh. Do not despair, for judgment by thundering retribution is nigh. And it shall surely purge the seeds of nefarious nightmares that now sow chaos across the...
Don't mind her, just, let her do her thing.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Oh, great! Good thing you're here, Mr. Millilith. This guy's fast asleep.
Ah, it appears this is now in the hands of the Millilith. In which case, It was truly a pleasure to meet you all. I have other matters to attend to now, so I shall... Adventurers! I wish...
Bye-bye. So, what happened was, we came here looking for someone and found them.
Thank you all for your cooperation. This victim is now in the care of the Millilith.
Disaster relief station? You mean like a big...
Correct. We have established a disaster relief station at Wangshu Inn, where the...
A wise
Paimon can't stop worrying about poor Fritz. We should...
I suppose I shall deign to join you for one further excursion.
Yep.
This cruel curse of cold spreads without mercy. Oh, heaven on...
Hey! Keep your voice down! There are a lot of people here!
Might I suggest we make some inquiries?
Halt! Who are you?
We've been commissioned by the Adventurers Guild to investigate the meteorite strike. Do you...
I see. Very well, adventurers.
Paimon wonders what he's dreaming about.
Fritz does not appear to be here.
It's another sleeping victim.
His soul is in anguish, ensnared by a foul...
Peace at last.
Mein Fräulein simply wishes him a speedy recovery. Beyond this...
Come on, Fritz.
Another sleeper.
Most unfortunate. Crucified to a cruel cross of calamity by barbaric... There is but one means of awakening those who slumber, and that is...
Precisely, Mein Fräulein. If we dispose of...
This is so weird. That Millilith guy promised he was gonna bring Fritz here, didn't he?
The best way to travel.
Excuse us. Have you seen anyone?
The Millilith arrived with several new victims not long ago. Due to the limited capacity in the tent, I had to...
Okay, well, could you give him a message when he wakes up? Tell him he needs to get back to the Dawn Winery.
I will be more... And if I may be so bold, adventurers, I, too...
Please, tell us.
Pray tell of thy troubles, that one might better understand.
I understand from the Millilith soldiers that you are investigating the meteor. This made me wonder. Perhaps my friends from Mondstadt have already found a means of...
From what we've seen so far, all you need to do is get rid of the meteorites.
Is that so? Then, if I
Yep.
In that case, I would like to enlist your services in that regard. Do you think you can dispose of the meteorites in the vicinity of the inn? Oh, wonderful.
What is that?
This meteorite is way bigger than the others.
By royal decree.
This will be interesting. Cool it! What's the hurry? Cool it! This one will be frozen in time. Freeze! Cool it!
Windblade.
left. The Fatui? What are they doing here? Windblade!
I see through you! Oh, so sharp. All you got. Don't be a killjoy! Just begun. End this quickly!
Odds reveal!
Looks like I went too far. Freeze! I slipped up.
This doesn't end here. Harbinger's nearby. You'll get what's coming to you.
So the Fatui are investigating the meteorites as... This is too strange. We need to be extra cautious.
The seeds of nefarious nightmares appear to have taken firm root. Though my magic arrow of midnight purges them in an instant, they return with a vengeance. It would make a mockery of the majesty.
Indeed, Main Fräulein. Despite our best efforts to dispose of the meteorites, they continue to fall relentlessly.
The strikes are happening faster than we can get rid of them.
I, Fischl von Luftschloss Nofedort, have traversed 1,000 worlds. And yet never before have I... This menace is neither monster nor magic. It is a curse, I say. A curse has been placed... Such a foul curse could only arise as a consequence of the continuous cries of unanswered longing, lost amidst the unpredictability and impermanence of fate.
How very tragic. Is this the inevitable fate of mankind? It grieves me greatly, no matter how many times I hear...
Paimon didn't quite get the part about the thing being lost inside the other thing, but basically, these
Were they not a curse upon humanity, why then should they send humans into slumber? To be lost twixt life and death in an unending dream. 'Tis the most dreadful fate imaginable for any living being. We must underestimate the magnitude of this matter no more. I fear this sinister force can withstand even the sum of all of our powers combined. Traveler, fetch me the one fated to...
And who might that be?
Main Fräulein is of the opinion that one with the requisite expertise should be summoned to deal with this matter.
Paimon can't think of anybody either.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items. Welcomes you.
Catherine, the hour of destiny is upon you. I have invoked the sacred covenant between us, and now you must...
Let me see.
Whoa! She got it in one! Catherine must...
Unfortunately not. Though I do... As it happens, the traveling astrologist Mona is currently in Mondstadt. Never mind. Please wait here a moment. I will see...
We get to meet a real-life astrologist? Paimon...
Catherine, you seem frantic. What's the matter?
Mona, I'd like to introduce you to some adventurers from the guild. They've run into some problems and we're hoping that you would...
Were they now? Good call. I'm pleasantly surprised that they've heard of the astrologist. So, you must be the one who needed my help. Come on then, give me the lowdown. I may be willing to offer my skills. Astrology is an ancient and mysterious art. If your problem is a banal one, you can count me out, as I have better things to do.
So...
And all of this was caused by the meteor shower.
The darkness consumes every corner of the land. And in the fading twilight,
Ms. Mona, your means are most crucial to our...
Huh? Are you all...
I am Fischl von Luftschloss Nofedot, Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and I hereby...
Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
I hail from a distant and long-lost land known as the
In my what?
Alas, precious few mere mortals know.
Mere mortal? Do you have any idea who you're talking to? I am a... Just give me 1 second with my scryglass. Then we'll see where exactly this homeland of yours features in your
Ms. Mona, I humbly beseech you to refrain from probing the question of Main Fräulein's homeland. Revisiting the tragic tale of that world's demise always calls... Surely a wise mage such as yourself can sympathize with...
No, but... Yeah, so, the goal here is to get all the sleepers to wake up. Am I right? Understood. Alright then, don't you worry. First things first, though. We need to get out of the city. There's too much wide open space. This will do nice. I will now begin the process of hydromancy. Stay back and do not...
Whatever it was you just did?
Oh, astral emissary. Have thine eyes now...
Yeah, what did you find out?
How strange. The divination shows that these meteorites came from someone...
Constellation? But they don't have anything...
That's what most people tend to think. But I've studied astrology for a very long time, and I know a few things about them that you might not. The stars that make up a constellation, the Stella Fortuna, are genuine celestial bodies in the depths of space. They are not simply notional. The strange thing is that they turned to meteors all of a sudden and fell from the sky. Why this happened, I am not yet sure.
A curse! A wretched curse!
A curse?
I, too, have journeyed to the stars, gazed beyond the veil of darkness, and glimpsed a shred of the truth. There, I saw only one who died the most agonizing of deaths could leave behind such a vengeful spirit. We must interrogate the population, find the doer of this diabolical deed, the one who created this...
Sorry, I'm not quite following you. What curse and...
Don't take every word she says too literal.
What's going on here? Why are the Traveler and Paimon frantically winking at me? Oh, I understand.
Thou dost? Marvelous! The astral emissary
Mutual understanding is the crucial first step towards effective teamwork.
You are hereby appointed as an honored servant of the Prinzessin. Unleash thy power in service of our solemn duty to dispel...
Honored? You should feel honored to have found me. Without me, you'd be doing 10 times the work.
Paimon likes you, Muna. You seem like...
Well, I'm glad you agree. With my astrolabe, I have ascertained the trajectory of fate. Next, I'll calculate the locations of the... I need to look into the constellation issue in more detail. In the meantime, let me know ASAP if you find anything else out. Don't worry about it. As far as the astrological aspect goes, this will be a piece of cake.
Freeze!
Wish me luck.
you.